Endangered species and America First energy abundance. Try to remember the last time you read a newspaper or scanned X or LinkedIn and did not see a discussion about America's insatiable appetite for energy. Over the weekend, even normally reserved Hoosiers in northern Indiana openly questioned their utility provider about 300% increases in electric bills. Every corner of the country appears slated for a proposed data center, raising concerns over land and water use and energy consumption and prices, while many local officials rub their hands together, gleefully thinking of ways to spend tax windfalls such projects would provide. American energy isn't national security, it is economic security. Most important of all, it is family security. It's why the Trump administration is laser focused on energy abundance and America First energy resources. The administration is working day and night to reduce decades of red tape that impede energy infrastructure projects. You cannot walk anywhere in DC these days without overhearing someone dropping permitting reform into sidewalk conversations. Thankfully, President Trump, Energy Secretary Wright, Interior Secretary Burgum, and EPA Administrator Zeldin have made great strides in unleashing American energy abundance over the past 12 months. But in the US, there are always ways for litigious-minded folks who seem to oppose lower electric, heat, and gasoline prices to hinder progress. For decades, the Endangered Species Act has been the preferred cudgel to slow or stop new energy infrastructure projects. Go ahead and Google any proposed energy project of which you are aware, and you can almost guarantee someone has filed a lawsuit against it, arguing an endangered species will be irreparably harmed if the project goes forward. If the project is eventually approved, it is years and years later, and after millions upon millions of dollars of money expended in legal fees and extra construction expenses. Wildlife, including flora and fauna, are top of my mind every day. I live on the side of a mountain in Montana, keep a daily phenology, and wake up every morning hoping this is the day that grizzly that was sighted on the other side of the mountain wanders through our property. This past fall, while hunting, I passed up several shots at trophy mule deer because mule deer populations are down in the region, and no one can quite figure out why. I live here because of my love for wildlife and the landscape. Is there a way for us to have it all? Energy abundance and protection or restoration of endangered species? Conserve America's new report, Powering America Through Endangered Species Act Reform, concludes that yes, we can. The report recommends 4 policy steps that can put an end to the zero-sum game of adversarial litigation, shifting our approach of managing endangered species from reactive to proactive. Conserve America shows that by investing a comparatively small amount up front, companies could help to eliminate project delays and achieve much more favorable outcomes for endangered species. Not to mention the more productive ways plaintiffs could invest the tens of millions they spend every year in litigation in more positive ways, like conservation easements or habitat restoration. Conserve America proposes common sense solutions, including enacting legislation like the Recovering America's Wildlife Act, which empowers state wildlife agencies to focus on collaboration rather than litigation, tax incentives and safe harbor provisions for private landowners, and leveraging the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation to scale up private land programs. America First energy abundance and protection of endangered species are not mutually exclusive. Adoption of these recommendations could launch the most successful era of the Endangered Species Act. If you enjoyed this piece, follow the Bully Pulpit on Substack and ACC National on all other social media platforms. Join us in the arena, building the conservative environmental movement.